Hey guys, if you like this content, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys liked the video and subscribed to my channel. It helps make these videos worth it going forward.
What's up, guys? Altcoin Sherpa here with a crypto market review. As always, this is not financial advice. I am not an expert. Do your own research. Okay, so today I'm just going to review Bitcoin on the daily. Let's just get to it. What we're seeing right now is a pullback of this 44.6K area. This is a very significant level, in my opinion, because we haven't seen a one-day close over that level since mid-January. And this area has been tested several times. As you can see, it was first established in mid-January. Resistance and twice more. Big breakdown, followed by, once again, another big breakdown. This area is confluent with the 200-day EMA, this red line. And if you can see, this is usually a good SR level in general. Like you can see it being support and support back in August and later on in the fall of 2021. And of course, once Bitcoin broke down in December, we saw this act as resistance. And once again, this area is acting as resistance once again. Price traded underneath the 200-day EMA for quite some time in May, June, and July, and obviously it broke above. But the good thing is that once Bitcoin can break above the 200-day EMA, then usually it's going to be bullish for a little bit. And there were times in 2020 when, like, price would trade right above it and trade underneath it. Like, it wasn't really a clear breakout, but for the most part, when Bitcoin can trade above the 200-day EMA, it's a bullish thing. So where's my bias at right now? My bias currently is that we are in a high time frame bearish market structure because we're seeing nothing but lower lows and lower highs. With that said, if we break 46K on a high time frame chart, then I believe that we are in a bullish market structure on the 1 day. And how I denote that is I note this low here back in late January, and I denote this 46K level as a high. And then this area right here that we're seeing right around 34K, this was a higher low. So if you have a low, a high, a higher low, and then you have a higher high on high time frame charts, then I believe that you have a bullish market structure on the daily. With that said, we haven't quite yet hit this higher high yet. We're pulling back now, and it's also clear to me that this price action isn't similar to July, in the sense that July had zero pullbacks, like just like straight green candles every single day, non-stop for like several days, and then we had a pullback for a few days. But um, to me, I'm still waiting for a break of 46K, but until that time, I think that we're still in a bearish market structure. It is possible that we just hit some sort of like consolidation period, but I personally think that we're going to break 46K, and the reason is that this candle that we had on February 28th for the monthly close was incredibly strong. Bitcoin hasn't had a day like that in quite some time, and because of that much strength, I think that we are going to break 46K. Now, where am I looking on lower time frame charts? There's a few ways that you can play this, in my opinion. Personally, I like to use Fibonacci retracements, as you guys know. And to me, this 38K area got tapped. Not 38K, 42K, 382 fib. If you want to look, there is a lot of confluence around this 0.5 area, around 41K or so to 41.5. There's a lot of confluence in that area. Lots of liquidity. If you can look to, it's just as a straight SR level. This 41.5K area, there's just a lot of interaction with that kind of area. Sorry, take away this magnet. You can just see that it's acted as support several times throughout its moves, support or resistance, depending on where you're looking. I think that this kind of area looks pretty interesting to me. And it's an area that I'm viewing, this 41.5K area or so. I think that, and also you can draw your fibs in many different ways too. It's all kind of subjective um, when you're drawing fibs. And if you want to even scale down on lower time frame charts, I usually like to go off the impulse. So like this move right here, like where you see that big move, that's where I usually like to go. Personally, it's looking like it's going to head to this 41.6K area. And this area is an area of support in my opinion. And if this does in fact go there, then I think that altcoins will have, I think that altcoins are going to pull back even farther if this does go to that area. With that said, there are a few altcoins that I'm looking at, like Luna and Solana. Those are some coins that, and KNC as well, Kyber Network. I think those are some cool altcoins that look pretty good. But for now, like I am just looking to see where Bitcoin goes. I think that this 41.6K area looks pretty interesting to me personally. Again, 0.5 fib, and there will be some confluence as well with some other EMAs. If you look to see, these EMAs are all kind of converging right around, well, they're currently converging at around 41K, but I expect this to kind of catch up a little bit and kind of get closer to that area. But this many EMAs, this would be solid support in my opinion. If it does make its way down to the 40.8K area, there is just a lot of confluence with that area. Like if you just look straight up SR level, um, throughout lots of the price history for Bitcoin recently. So that's kind of my plan right now, is just to bid like 41.6K and also 40.8K. I think that's like a pretty good plan in general. I am still bullish because of that big candle that we had, but does look like we're pulling back. If you want to look at it simply too, you can just take away everything and just say that once Bitcoin breaks above this 41 or this 44.6K area, then on high time frame charts, I think that that looks really strong, just because we haven't held above that area for quite some time. And once Bitcoin can clear that area, then I think that the low mid 50Ks is like kind of next. And again, this is like a significant area though. There's 200 EMA, there's just SR level, like, if you look at volume profile, like it's high volume node right around this area. So generally speaking, price has to get through a lot of sellers. But I do believe that it's a decent opportunity to buy around like the 41.5K area and the 41K area. I think those are like decent areas to swing longs at. Just because I think that there is going to be, I think we'll see further upside. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video on Bitcoin. I will hopefully do some altcoins the next few days. Thanks.